to the very first episode of Hype Hair Salon Chats. It's the first of this type of series. We usually do salon takeovers, but we wanted this to be more of an intimate type of deal to really shine light on hairstylists, their clients, the importance of the relationship, and how your hairstylist sometimes becomes your therapist, your friend, and family. We're so excited to be here today with Barbie.
Hey guys.
And Trees.
Hi.
So, just to jump right in, we're gonna be asking you guys some questions because our goal is to highlight and shine light on hairstylists, but also the relationship that we as Black women have with our hairstylists.
I'm Barbie, for those who don't know. I am on Black Ink Compton. I also am a licensed esthetician. I have an online clothing boutique by the name of Vanity Vane. Every Tuesday night, Ladies Night podcast on YouTube and Twitch.
I am Trees. I'm Barbie's hairstylist, best friend, therapist, godmom of her son, a hairstylist that's just basically been in the game for a while and that loves what she does.
We're gonna hop right in because our audience has some questions for you guys.
And you got some answers.
Well, we know that you are on Black Ink Crew Compton. Production is a whole to-do. Being on the TV is a whole to-do.
It's a lot, yes.
So, what is your go-to hairstyle while filming?
So when it comes to filming, a lot of people don't understand that production does not do our hair, they don't do our makeup. When you see all our scenes and we're like at the shop and we're out and about, that's all us. The only time that they really do that is when we have our interviews and you see us talking on screen.
Yeah.
So I had to come up with, we had to come up with something that was like versatile so I can have different looks. Because you're filming 3-4 times a week, you don't want to look the same all the time. So the go-to look for me is tape-ins, which is what I have in right now. They're very, very versatile. I can put them up in a ponytail, half up, half down. I can slick it. You can do middle part, side part, you name it. It can be done. And it's all about the placement and how it's put in there. But tape-ins for me is the go-to.
So, Trees, being that you are the woman behind the magic of these tape-ins, we live in a day and age, especially right now, wigs are like the most popular thing. Like, no one is getting traditional installs anymore. So how easy is it for you to do the tape-ins? And what do you prefer?
I prefer tape-ins or traditional sewing. For the most part, the tape-ins, they were pretty easy to do. It's all like she said about the placement of how you put the tape-ins in. Because of course you still want to be able to hide the tape-ins. They shouldn't be visible.
Gotcha.
So once you get that down, the technique is really simple.
So tape-ins.
Yes.
Mental note, I am going to try tape-ins.
Yeah,
Definitely try it.
When you don't have the tape-ins and say you're not filming, what regimen do you use just for your natural hair?
I tend to really let Trees take care of the natural hair because like, I don't want to mess it up. I literally at her shop once a week.
Yeah.
Even if I have a weave, my regular hair, I'm there once a week. So my typical will just be washed, kind of pressed. I'll do curls here and there, or like a slick ponytail. I kind of keep it really simple when I'm not filming. I like the minimal. I used to all the time. I had to have my sew-in. I had to be glamorous. Now as a mom, I'm like, I can still be cute, but I don't have to overdo it. And I like to let my hair breathe and rest. And there's nothing like a cute little slick ponytail where you can just serve face. Okay, a ponytail, lashes, and lip gloss. That is my go-to.
You know what? And we Black women, we definitely started that trend of the part down the middle, slick ponytail, lip gloss. Just do you use to help Barbie out with her natural hair care?
Well, first it starts off with a good shampoo and conditioner, then at times we do like a deep condition treatment, or I try to make sure our ends are clipped, and after
Which I used to fight all the time.
Yeah, she used to fight me.
Because we want our length.
Yeah,
we want our length.
If it's dead hair,
I know, right? And Black will be like, the longer the better, but if
but
it's
it's
long
about
and
chewing up
stringy.
the ends, and then once it started growing, she's like, oh, okay, I see now.
Yeah, I saw the light. I had to trust her. Like, all right, you can snip it.
So how often would you suggest people trim their natural hair?
Typically it would be like every 6 weeks, but if I have a client that comes in like every week or every 2 weeks and I see if I can catch their ends before they split, I'll just like, trim them every time it's needed versus like actually having to get them a haircut.
Barbie, you mentioned motherhood, so I want to know, has your hair changed anyway since becoming a mom?
Girl, has it? So after becoming a mom, my hair actually grew. It flourished. I was pumped. Like I didn't lose my edges. I was good. And then once I hit like the 4-month postpartum mark, it was downhill. My edges were gone within like 2 weeks, and I was so stressed out. I was devastated. Like I cried. I was like, my edges. Like, what am I gonna do? My edges fell out, and then my hair started falling out. So I went from my hair being like mid back to pretty much being like shoulder length, and it looked like somebody chewed at my hair. Like I used to tell somebody, like, "Are you chewing my hair? Like what's going on?" And like it was that bad. It was that bad, and I'm actually still recovering from it, and my son is too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So I heard of, I guess it's prenatal hair growth and then postnatal hair loss.
Yeah.
So Treese, come on, we're gonna ask you to chime in.
It's gonna happen regardless of what, it's gonna happen. And so over the time I just learned that if you continue to take your prenatals, it'll help alleviate some of the breakage or the falling out, because
But you're gonna lose hair.
you're gonna lose it, especially in these areas here, like your temples. Those are like the first thing to go.
Place that we don't want to go.
Yeah, but I mean, I look at it like those are like stress points. Eventually they do come back, but I have seen like my clients that listen to me that take the prenatal, that it does work. It does work. And then it's still making your hair grow, all your other hair is still growing because you're taking that. So of course it's gonna take a little time to come back your edges, but.
So it's really your edges that be.
Yes, the edges is the first to go.
The thinning.
Yeah,
Oh
it's the thinning. So you
You know
still
what?
have some there that just like, look really thin.
Yeah.
How rude.
And it can be drastic. Like I said, mine was drastic. It was almost like within 2 weeks.
Everybody is different, but it is like drastic because you're looking right at it. It's not like nothing in the back where you can kind of like not see it.
Yeah.
It's your edges.
Oh Lord, may our edges all flourish.
I don't wish missing edges on yours.
When my clients come in and complaining like, "Oh my God, my hair is this," I'm like, "Listen, it can be so much worse. Like you have to be grateful for what you have."
So what can someone do to, just even not being pregnant, what can they do to like save their edges? Because a lot of these styles, wigs and all that are really traction alopecia and all that is really like messing the hairline, people's hairlines up.
Well, I know with wigs for sure. Okay, let's start with this. Anything you do consistent is going to have some type of effect.
Gotcha.
So if you're not giving yourself time in between those wigs, you have to expect some type of hair loss from that, and then you're not supposed to also have like the glue exactly on your hairline. It's supposed to be above it. So therefore that can help as well. And then just oiling your scalp and taking vitamins, but you have to do those things consistently to see a result. We want instant gratification. Oh, I took a vitamin today, so my hair should be down my back. Like, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
We won't keep you ladies long, but we do have one really big important question. Barbie, what can we expect from you this season? We want to hear about Black Ink Crew.
Woo,
If you could spill some tea.
I can spill a little bit of tea. It's gonna be a drastic change for me.
Okay.
So compared to season 1, which go there. That season 1 was horrible for me. I wasn't that person. I was shown in a completely different light. Season 2A, I should say, you saw a little bit more of a change in me. They finally started showing the real me, I should say. My personality, the logical thinker that I tend to think that I am. And so now we have season 2B coming up, I believe in January, possibly, sometime soon. And the changes you see in me is going to be amazing. Like, it's almost like how can I say this without ruining it? It's a good comeback story.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good comeback story to, my growth is amazing. Like I've seen some of the stuff and I'm like, wow, like I've changed. Like I've grown so much. Like, I'm proud of myself. I'm definitely proud of myself because I saw myself in a horrible light season 1 and I wasn't happy with. There was episodes I didn't even watch because I couldn't bear to see like how it was being portrayed.
Wow.
So now I'm excited. I'm really, really excited about the place I'm in season 2B and then when season 3 comes up. I'm really excited. I'm excited for everybody else to see it because it's definitely gonna be like almost kind of like a jaw dropping. Like, okay, like, you know, I was the underdog in a sense and
You know, we always are rooting for the underdog.
I'm still here, you know, people try to close doors on me and all that and I kick them doors down.
That is your best friend. So I know, Trees, you got all the, how did you walk her through this being, and just, you know, just shining light on you being her stylist and best friend and on set with her and everything, how did you help her like walk through this whole process?
Well, I'm always gonna have her best interest
Yes.
at heart in every situation. So when she's like upset and wanna lash out in different ways, I'm always like, no, bro, like we gotta. I'm sorry, I call her bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta elaborate. We call each other bro because it's like, you know, they say bros before hoes, and it's just like with us, our bond is so like tight. It's like that's my bro. Like you're not breaking that. Like we're bros, and then we tend to act like dudes sometimes.
Oh my God.
So we call each other
Really
bro.
glamorous dudes.
Right.
I might add.
Her son calls me bro. Like I walk in and he's like, hey bro, bro's here. Her dude calls me bro.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing. Her name and my phone.
This is what we meant by versatility. So you know those cute little half up, half down styles with the bang now. You could do something like that. Put it all up into a ponytail. Again, it's kind of messy for me. And so right here, you can't even tell that this isn't her hair. You see? Do a half up, half down.
Perfect. We have an opening next
No.
Wednesday morning.
No, we're not going to talk about that right now.
We'll save my next Wednesday morning.